Manny Jacinto, From Manila to the Mainstream. A story of passion, perseverance, and purpose. Early life and humble beginnings, 1987 to 2000s. Manuel Luis Jacinto, known worldwide as Manny Jacinto, was born on August 19, 1987, in Manila, Philippines. With roots tracing back to both Filipino and Chinese heritage, Manny's early life was grounded in tradition and resilience. At the age of 3, his life took a significant turn when his family decided to immigrate to Canada in search of greater opportunities. Settling in Richmond, British Columbia, Manny was raised in a multicultural setting that would later influence both his identity and artistic journey. He attended Vancouver College, an all-boys Catholic school, where values like discipline and integrity were emphasized. During these formative years, he not only excelled academically, but also cultivated a love for physical activity, actively participating in sports such as baseball and basketball. In addition to athletics, he displayed an artistic flair, competing in hip-hop dance, a passion that would later resurface in surprising ways. Despite his artistic inclinations, Manny initially pursued a more traditional career path. He earned a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from the University of British Columbia, following a field that promised stability. But something was missing. From engineer to entertainer, career beginnings and breakthrough. After graduating, Manny found himself interning in engineering roles, jobs that, while respectable, lacked the excitement and emotional depth he craved. Around this time, he became increasingly frustrated with the lack of substantial roles for Asian actors in Canadian entertainment. This discontent, combined with his creative ambitions, fueled his decision to move to Los Angeles to pursue acting full-time, a leap of faith that would change his life. Like many aspiring actors, Manny started small. He landed minor roles in television series such as Once Upon a Time, Supernatural, iZombie, and The 100. These brief appearances were stepping stones, allowing him to understand the industry, sharpen his craft, and build a name for himself. His breakthrough came in 2015 when he portrayed Wing Lei, a cold and calculating triad leader in the Canadian drama The Romeo Section. The role earned him a Leo Award nomination for Best Supporting Performance, his first major recognition and a sign of bigger things to come. Rise to stardom, The Good Place, and Hollywood recognition. In 2016, Manny landed the role that would catapult him into stardom. Jason Mendoza on NBC's hit comedy The Good Place, 2016 to 2020. Jason, a dim-witted but lovable DJ from Jacksonville, Florida, was a stark departure from the traditional, one-dimensional portrayals of Asian men on television. Through Jason, Manny shattered stereotypes, bringing depth, humor, and humanity to a character that could have easily been written off. His performance was widely acclaimed, earning praise not only for its comedic timing, but also for contributing to a shift in Hollywood's perception of Asian masculinity. For many viewers, especially from underrepresented communities, Jason Mendoza was a breath of fresh air. Film and streaming expansion, from indie thrills to blockbusters. Following his success in television, Manny transitioned seamlessly into film and streaming platforms. In 2018, he played Wearing Wade Espiritu in the mystery thriller Bad Times at the El Royale, a stylish ensemble piece that allowed him to explore a darker, more enigmatic persona. Then came Top Gun: Maverick in 2022, one of the highest-grossing films of the decade. Although his role as Lieutenant Fritz was brief, it was a significant moment. A Filipino-Canadian actor sharing screen space in one of the most iconic Hollywood franchises. On the streaming front, Manny took on a range of genres. He appeared in Netflix's horror miniseries Brand New Cherry Flavor, 2021, then joined the ensemble of Hulu's 9 Perfect Strangers, playing Yao, a calming, enigmatic wellness guide opposite Nicole Kidman. He also ventured into voice acting, showcasing his versatility. He voiced Scott Denoga in Haley's On It, 2023 to 2024, an animated adventure series on Disney Channel. Additionally, he lent his voice to Malixi in the English dub of Netflix's anime-inspired horror series Trees, further connecting with Filipino folklore and storytelling. In 2024, Manny took on one of his most high-profile roles yet, the Stranger/Kimmer in the Star Wars universe via Disney Plus' series The Acolyte. The mysterious, morally complex role placed him in the realm of science fiction royalty, confirming his status as a global star. Freakier Friday, 2025, a major Disney return. In 2025, Manny stars in Freakier Friday, the highly anticipated sequel to the 2003 hit Freaky Friday. He plays Eric Davis/Reyes, a charismatic British chef engaged to Lindsay Lohan's character, Anna Coleman. The film, directed by Nisha Ganatra, also features Jamie Lee Curtis and other returning cast members. Interestingly, Manny initially hesitated to accept the role. He had concerns about outdated Asian stereotypes in the original film, but he was reassured by the director's inclusive vision and commitment to a more culturally respectful narrative. Manny has since praised the project for its warmth and progressive lens, noting how far representation has come. Personal life, love, privacy, and connection. Behind the scenes, Manny is known to be grounded and private. Since 2019, he has been engaged to Canadian actress Dianne Doan, who is best known for her role in Disney's Descendants. The couple keeps a relatively low profile, although they've made public appearances together, including attending BTS's J-Hope concert, which marked Dianne's first experience as part of the BTS army. The pair reportedly reside in Los Angeles, though further details about their living arrangements and property holdings are kept confidential, a reflection of Manny's preference to keep personal matters out of the spotlight. Net worth and real estate. As of now, there is no verified information regarding Manny's real estate portfolio. While it's publicly known that he lives in Los Angeles, specific details about property investments or ownership have not been disclosed. Estimates of Manny's net worth vary widely. Entertainment publications suggest a range between $3 million to $10 million, derived from his extensive television, film, and streaming work. However, these figures remain speculative, as Manny has never publicly commented on his earnings, and no official documentation exists. Returning home, the Philippines welcomes Manny. In a full-circle moment, Manny returned to the Philippines in August 2025 to promote Freakier Friday. His arrival on August 5th was met with excitement and emotion as fans gathered at SM Mall of Asia for a red carpet fan meet. Speaking fluent Tagalog, Manny warmly greeted his audience with phrases like, "Kamusta pa kayo? How are you? Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Mahal kita. I love you." He even played the iconic Filipino game Pinoy Henyo, guessing the word Friday with ease to the delight of the crowd. Witnesses described the scene as both emotional and electrifying, with fans cheering and crying as Manny addressed them. For many, it was a powerful moment, seeing a Filipino-born Hollywood actor return home and connect with his roots so publicly and lovingly. Hollywood evolution, breaking the mold. In interviews, Manny often reflects on his evolution in Hollywood, from being cast as the stereotypical handsome dope to embracing more nuanced, charismatic characters. He credits much of his growth to female-led projects and inclusive storytellers who gave him space to challenge norms. He speaks candidly about how representation matters, not just in front of the camera, but also behind it. His long-term goal includes producing Filipino-centered stories that highlight voices and narratives often overlooked in mainstream media. One memorable quote from him about his Manila visit summarizes his emotional homecoming. "It's cool walking into a theater where people look like me." This sentiment captures the essence of his career. not just seeking success, but making sure others see themselves reflected in it. What lies ahead? Manny Jacinto's story is still unfolding. From a child immigrant raised in Canada, to an engineer-turned-dancer, to an actor breaking barriers in Hollywood. His journey exemplifies courage, cultural pride, and creative passion. With Freakier Friday set to premiere globally on August 8, 2025, and other projects in the pipeline, Manny's presence in global entertainment is growing stronger. Whether lending his voice to animated heroes, exploring galaxy-spanning adventures in Star Wars, or one day leading Filipino stories on screen, he is more than just a rising star. He is a trailblazer redefining global representation.